All right. Hi, everyone. Yeah, we're ready for questions. That's all we have time for.
We're starting to get down to the nitty-gritty. Just 4 teams left in the Well, the rain has been lashing down in the build-up to the game, and it's still lashing down here at Anfield. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is the former England attacker, Sue Smith. And it's a very important occasion, the second leg of this semi-final. It is Liverpool up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, after that performance in the first leg, they must be so confident that they can finish the job here. Not an easy stadium to come to, obviously. I'm sure the crowd will be right up for it. But if they play anything like they did in that first 90 minutes, they've got to be favourites.
Attractive build-up. So the starting lineup for Liverpool.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this, it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch. So it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
Oh, hang on, Sue. It's a chance. Splendid challenge, that.
Yeah, I love that tackle. It's a cracking bit of defending.
Neves. Trying to open up the defence. Just needs to stay calm. And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great skill to play the ball through. The way to pass, it's just right. And once he's clean through, he doesn't mess about. Just smashes it past the keeper. Brilliant strike.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alexis McAllister. Szoboszlai. McAllister. This looks interesting. Real chance. Super challenge. Wow.
Yeah, he's recovered the ball well there. I thought it was almost certain to be a goal.
Threads it nicely. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And that is how to beat your opponent. Released it nicely. That's a good pass. Well, quite simply a wild, wayward effort. And the less said about it, the better. And Spurs showing good width. Can they do it? It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, look how he gets round his marker with a lovely bit of skill. And once it falls to him like that, it's a routine finish. Cool and clinical.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Isak. Van Dijk with it. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And playing it through. No more time left. First half is over. A potential. Well, they've kicked off the second half here at Anfield. Zakanyi. Well, that's how to put in a clean tackle. And threading it through. Sent through. Oh, not cleared away. And there it is. An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
As the replay shows, the goalkeeper does everything. He can. He's a bit unfortunate it goes in, but question marks have to be asked of his defence. They could have certainly helped him out.
Well, if you've been poring over the newspapers this morning, you'll know full well that speculation is rife as regards Monaco. It does now appear that they're on the verge of getting their man.
Well, yeah, there's certainly been a lot of focus on him over the last few years, and you can see he's got talent. He's still young, so there's more...
Oh, wait a minute! Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out.
I really stood firm there, didn't he?
Perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, what an opportunity. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, the move was all about the lightning pace of the break. They burst out from the back so quickly. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Zakanyi. Well, Spurs with the ball again. Feeding it through. He's through! And it wasn't all that far away from being a goal.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot.
Araujo. Van Dijk with it. A lot of live football to come right here on EA TV. And I very much hope you can join us for this game.
Yeah, can't wait for that one. Should be a good game, that.
And a goal kick forthcoming. Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Zaire Emery. Well, delighted to say, more Premier League action coming up for you here on EA TV. It's Spurs taking on Newcastle United. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. And just 5 minutes remaining. Florian Wirtz. Szoboszlai. Now opening things up. Read that pass all the way, cutting it out.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Intelligent threaded pass here. There's the referee's whistle, and it is official now. The visitors are on their way to the final.
Well, you can't say they didn't deserve it. They were the better team over the 2 legs. I'm sure the final's going to be a tougher test, but they'll be going into it full of confidence.
That's a good pass. Well, quite simply a wild wayward.
Some questions regarding the match? No further questions, thanks.
Match day is finally here with fans streaming into the stadium. Excitement is off the scale and the anticipation has never been higher. Hello to you from St James's Park, Newcastle, a modern-day rarity as a stadium that's almost right in the city centre. My name's Guy Mowbray, delighted to be joined by Sue Smith for commentary, and we've got action from the Premier League here today. It's Newcastle United versus Tottenham Hotspur.
It's great to be here. I think it's important that both teams are focused from the off, though, and they start quickly, but I'd love to see some goals. Hopefully I've not just cursed it.
This is today's Newcastle United lineup. Sandro Tonali plays alongside Bruno Guimaraes in the heart of midfield, and they'll play with a lone striker up front. This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. The front three are going to need to link up well and make sure the central striker isn't too isolated. If it's on one side, can the other winger come in and be that second centre forward?
Bird. Now Tonali. Sandro Tonali. That's a nice forward-thinking pass. Played in, and this could be. Surely now. It's 1-0. The first blow struck very early. So it's 1-0 as the game restarts. And that was probably the right pass, but hit with too much on it. And there's the whistle as the ref gives a free kick. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick to come. Behind, but no great panic here about firing themselves level. Stop them at all costs was the idea there. And he reaches for the yellow.
Yeah, and I think that's the right call, you know.
And that's met by the wall. And it's a proper scrap in there now.
Yeah, they're just not on the same wavelength, are they?
Tonali. Could be something developing here. Able to skip past his man. And that's been nicely won by the defence. And the keeper quick off the mark. Guimaraes. Players waiting in the centre. Another goal! And it's one that tightens their grip on this game. So away we go again at 2-0 now. Oh, it's a belter of a ball. Now the chance for them to pull forward. Can they take advantage? And defenders back to make things more difficult. Beautifully weighted ball. That's good, strong play. Oh, chance! A vital block. Comes. No danger from that one. Played in with that. Using his body well to keep the ball. And he's in now! And what a save that is! And that will do it. The ball is rolling and the second half is underway. Jacob Murphy. Ball one, well read. Lovely ball, this could lead to something. Met it okay, but the placement made it a simple take. Well, I'd like to know your thoughts on the transfer that's finally taken place, Sue. It seemed to take a while, but it's all systems go now.
Well, yeah,
Hang on, Sue, they're in! Brilliant defending.
Oh, I thought they were through there.
Oh, look at this. Away they go on the counter. Served through on a plate here. Now, this has to be. It's there! Hope restored! They're back in this game.
Well, this is all about how quickly they go from back to front. The pace on the counter's frightening. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
Well, Spurs may still be behind, but this game feels very much like a contest again. That set up the chance. Chance to score. Could be still. Keeps it out and crucially keeps it away. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Newcastle face Manchester City. Another match for your viewing pleasure.
Yeah, I'm certainly looking forward to that one.
Or it could be in. And the flag goes up for offside.
Well, it's sloppy, isn't it? Just needs to hold on to it a little longer. Give him time to get back on side.
Livramento. A good job done to keep it. Hard work brings reward. They've got the ball. And the Premier League fare continues to come your way here on EA TV as Spurs face Everton. Another game to hopefully whet your appetite. No need to force things. Content to pass it around. And it's pinched. Read his mind there. A good move that needs some end product now. Oh, should score. Late draw. Summer here. All square once again, and no wonder they're off celebrating. And we're back underway at 2-2 now. Looking good here for one more chance to win it. And the ref says that's a foul, and that's a penalty. To give them the lead. And if there were any nerves, they didn't show. A well-taken penalty.
Well, here it is again. The keeper thinks it's going straight down the middle, so he doesn't dive. It makes for an easy finish in the end.
Anthony Gordon. Guimaraes. Now Tonali. Joelinton. Sandro Tonali. Gordon. Malik Thiaw. Anthony Gordon. There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
Well, that was such a close game, really hard fought. It was difficult to know which way that was going to go, but they showed great belief to keep going till the end, and they got the deserved winner.
Got time for a couple of questions? No further questions, thanks.
Hello and welcome to North London and the fabulous Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I'm your commentator Guy Mowbray, delighted to be in the company of Stuart Robson. And it's all about the Premier League here. It's Tottenham Hotspur and they take on Everton.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
much. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Hey. Good luck. Cheers. Game out there. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks. Good game. Good game. Best of luck. Good game.
This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
This is how Everton line up.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions? We'll have to wait to see how it develops.
And with that, Everton get the first half kicked off. On he goes, terrific. João Neves. Has to turn them around. And played in now. Not Everton yet, but he can't prevent the follow-up. No wonder he's furious. And he's got every right to ask questions of the defence. Where on earth were they?
Well, let's take another look at this. From the attacking point of view, everything is right. The shot across the goalkeeper making it difficult for him. Players coming in for the rebound. It's an excellent goal. And the keeper could do nothing about it.
So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Making decent progress here. Good positioning does the job. Into the box it goes. More defensive work to do here. And the shot thwarted. The whistle goes and it's going to be a penalty. For an even firmer grip on the game. And he does the job from the spot.
Well, let's take another look. He chooses the right way to dive, but it's a good penalty because it's the height that beats him as it goes above him.
Alcaraz. Garner. Oh, brilliant anticipation. Weighted beautifully. Now, this has to be. And they're three in front now. What a performance this has been so far.
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And they need to be better on the ball than that. Now, here's an invitation. Carlos Alcaraz. Excellent reading of the game to win the ball.
Well, he's done really well there. What a great interception.
Now, what can they do from here? This has to be. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Garner. Alcaraz. Switched on and ready to intercept there. perfect threaded through ball. And the keeper does well to keep it out. Carlos Alcaraz. Spurs recovering possession well. Setting up the chance. What a chance here. Oh, he's got to it.
Yeah, quick off his line, read the shot well and made a very good save.
A short corner taken here. Having a go. Holds it steady, no worries there. Being pressed here. And that's going to be all for the first half at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. The first kick of the second half of a match being dominated by Spurs. Making good ground and still going. And they've got it back now. Takes the shot. Good save, and look where it's gone. Danger dealt with. The will they or won't they discussions can now end because the transfer has now been confirmed. Exciting times.
Well, certainly a lot of focus on the boy over the last year or two, and he seems to have a bright future ahead of him.
And a really good bit of goalkeeping to keep out the headed attempt. They take a short corner. Oh, there could be something from the cross here. There's a keeper in command of his area with a clean punch. Oh, it's a penalty! Scores! The penalty efficiently put away.
Well, as you can see, the keeper dives one way and the ball goes down the middle. It's a very good penalty.
And off we go again with the gap now a full 5-0. Gay. And we're into the final half hour. Decent looking attack this. This could be! And against the post. They have to clear this. Well, the effort never really looked like troubling the goalkeeper at all. Poor attempt in the end. A reminder to check back in with EATV soon with FA Cup 4th round action coming up as Spurs face Southampton. Really hope you can be with us for that.
Well, it's great to have a break from the league for the players and the fans. Everybody loves this competition, and so do I. It should be a good game.
It could be. Taken without any trouble. Played in with that. Well, now they could spring the trap. That's a perfect threaded through ball. In the right position to cut out the pass. And we've got FA Cup fourth round action on the way right here on EA TV as Everton face Sheffield United. Going for it. And it's comfortably dealt with by the goalkeeper. Well, he's certainly made his mark on the game. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Fantastic opportunity squandered. Setting up the chance. It's played into the box. Cleared away, but not with conviction. It stops there. Nothing at the end of it. The ball taken away from them. Lovely weighted pass. Now composure needed. Oh, it must be here. Oh, yes, it's a ripper. There was no margin for error with that. It's a quite wonderful hit. There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Have you got time for a few questions? Thank you. That's all the questions we've got for you.
Hello and welcome to Southampton's St Mary's Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by Sue Smith on the gantry, and we've got live action for you from the 4th round of the FA Cup. It's Southampton versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, the visiting fans are in fine voice here, and no doubt they're heavy underdogs, but if they can keep it tight and still be in it with 20 minutes to go, you just never know. Hopefully we get a good game either way.
It's no surprise who we've picked out to have a look at here. What should we expect today, Sue?
It's his speed that impresses me, and that turn of pace. He slows down and then he goes, and defenders just can't get anywhere near him. He's going to be so difficult to mark, but you just can't give him that time to run at you.
Here's how Southampton line up.
Well, it does look to be a 3-4-2-1, and the flexibility in this will be provided by the wing-backs. The two midfielders can help in both defence and attack, and they'll look to dominate that midfield battle.
This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Yeah, they're playing a 4-3-3. One central striker with the wingers providing the width. A quite narrow three in midfield, and then a back four where the full-backs, they're going to be expected to get up and down those flanks.
The ball is rolling. We're underway. Ronnie Edwards. And on to Azaz. Well, this is mesmerising to watch. Such good possession.
Yeah, when they play like this, it's difficult to stop.
Well, what a place to lose the ball just when the chance was on. Well, you can see the confidence from the start, can't you?
Yeah, they've got a strong record against this team, and it shows. They're really looking up for this today.
And it's collected with ease. Well read to gain possession. This for the lead. Real chance here. Oh, great tackle. Goal saver. Strong work there to keep it. Getting closer. Could be something on from this. Oh, against the bar. It's in. 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. And we're back underway at 1-0. Forward progress continues with a good ball. He read that well, stopping any danger.
Yeah, snuffed out nicely.
Finn Azaz. Well, as long as they keep the ball, they win the game. Good work, they've got it back. Lewis. It's a good ball in behind. It's offside, and that will be that. Stevens. Now with Edwards. Tom Fellows. Spurs come away with it. Yamal. And the forward progress continues. Taking a chance. And the keeper does well to keep it out.
As the stats show, they've not created enough chances. And when they do get themselves into promising positions, the final ball has been lacking. They'll need to improve going forward if they want to get anything from this game.
And that brings to an end the first half here in Southampton. Well, he's made his mark on the game, proving particularly hard to play against. He's causing problems.
Yeah, I think he's had a really good first half. Not only his goal, which he took well, but his overall performance. I'm sure he'll look to continue that in the second half.
And so it begins, the first kick of the first half. Could be something on from this. Oh, against the bar. It's in, 1-0. And that could change the shape of the game. And as the second half kicks off, Spurs need to find a response. Players waiting in the centre. Cleared, but not out of trouble yet. And the chance slips away.
Yeah, it was nice up to a point and then just lacked that bit of quality, didn't they?
Now, this has to be. And it's in. The goal to get us back to level pegging.
Well, this is a neat and tidy finish. His movement is great. He finds a yard of space, and then it's so composed.
And the game restarts with the score 1-1. Azaz. Now with Fellows. Well, lots of us have been talking about it. Now the transfer has happened. What do you make of the move, Sue?
Hang on, what a chance!
Took one for the team there.
Abuse of language will not be tolerated in the stadium. Thank you.
Now the chance for them to pour forward. Chance to go ahead. Oh, that's not properly away. It's an outstanding goal. You don't see diving headers very often these days. When you do, it makes it even more special.
Yeah, this is a worldie, isn't it? He just flings himself at it. Certainly one for the show reel. I think we'll see this time and time again.
And away we go again at 2-1. Azaz. Just 20 minutes remaining now. And that one is got away. Don't forget that there's more from the Premier League on the way right here on EA TV as Southampton face Tottenham. Really hope
they have to score here.
Looking to double his tally. But we'll have to wait.
Yeah, he's certainly active out there, showing up in dangerous spots quite often now.
It's deflected out.
Well, the crowd are doing their bit, but can they find the equaliser? It's a big opportunity, this.
Scruffy play, ball lost. Ryan Sessegnon. Lamine Yamal. Could be a chance to break here. This could get interesting. And that is the save that keeps hopes alive.
Oh, what an important stop that is, but they're going to need one final push to get something from this because time is running out.
Well, maybe he was distracted, but that's a miss.
Well, it's nowhere near in the end, but praise has to go to how well they defend this. Just don't give him time to set himself.
Could get it over now. Brilliant tackle. The chance is gone.
Oh, nice and strong there, wasn't he? Well, just listen to the noise in here. The fans are really getting behind them. There's still time for an equaliser, and they know that. They've just got to keep the belief.
Nicely played through. Bounced superbly and in. And that should do it. A 2-goal cushion to rest on until the end.
Well, this is a brilliant team goal. Just watch the movement off the ball, pulling the defenders all over the place.
And there's the full-time whistle. On go Spurs. They've booked their place in the next round.
Yeah, they played well into...
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks, that's all the questions we have for you.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now. You ready? think that's everything.
Hello and welcome to Southampton's St Mary's Stadium. I'm Guy Mowbray and alongside me for commentary is Sue Smith. And it's all about the Premier League here. It's Southampton versus Tottenham Hotspur.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
Unsurprising who we've singled out as our player to watch. What should we expect today, Sue?
Well, he's been in a different class this season. Almost every game he seems to provide 2 or 3 clear-cut chances. They're going to have to mark him tightly if they're going to contain him today.
We're off and running in the first half. Here's how Southampton line up.
Well, it looks to be a 3-4-2-1. It should be quite compact when they're out of possession, you'd think. It's just how are they going to handle those transitions, though, once they do recover the ball?
A chance! Cracking effort, cracking save, cracking start.
Yeah, the keeper looks up for this today, doesn't he?
Over it comes. Now, where's the finish? And there it is! The opening goal, and what a bright start it's been! The action underway once more. And the onus is on Spurs to find a response. Over to Alex Scott now. She's got a goal at Man City to report.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It was an early cross into the box, and it was a great headed finish. They've scored the opener here with only 8 minutes played.
Alex there keeping us informed all the way. Tom Fellows. Lots of room for them now. This looks too easy. It looks far too easy. Azaz. No, surely. And enough on it to steer it to safety. Not so much. What a chance here. And they've scored. Second best no longer. It's level again.
Well, look at this lovely link-up play. Great understanding between them. And as soon as he's through 1v1 with the keeper, he just smashes it. Such power in the strike, it's brilliant.
Well, the intention was good, but just a little too much on it in the end. It'll be a throw-in. Now, there's been a goal, and it's happened at the Etihad Stadium. Here's Alex Scott.
Yep, it's a goal for Fulham. It's all even Stevens at 1-1 with 24 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. Keeping it nicely here. Oh, it must be here. And that is a quality bit of goalkeeping. That's a good ball. To put them ahead. Oh, good try, and it nearly snuck in.
It was a difficult position to shoot from, but it wasn't that far away. I thought for a second it had gone in.
Tom Fellows. And on to Azaz. Pass as precise as they come. Good patient build-up, but not quite the end product.
Yeah, he stopped that one in its tracks, didn't he?
There's a chance for them to go now. This has to be. It's in, and it's their game to lose from here. So it's 2-1 as the game restarts. Finn Azaz. And on to Fellows. And that's going to be it for the first half here at St Mary's. So Spurs in front as the second half starts. Plenty of time for a few twists and turns to come. And there's the benefit of working to win the ball. I'm sure, like most of us, you've been following the transfer saga that seems to have gone on for a while. But now it's gone through, Sue. Deal done.
Well, I think this is a really good bit of business. The club must be delighted. He's going to bring a lot to the squad, and I'm sure we're going to see that from the off.
Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Chance to score! And that's not a bad save at all. The sub about to come on. It's put into the middle. And there's no margin for error here. Well, that's how to deal with it. Nicely gathered. Just breaking off for a moment here because Alex has a goal for us at the Etihad.
It's his second goal for Fulham. They're back in this now with 60 minutes played.
Alex there ensuring we don't miss a thing. Closed it down well. Oh, chance! Got behind it and kept it out. And making a change here. They opt to go short with the corner. Well, we have more coverage from the Premier League coming up for you here on EA TV as Southampton face Arsenal. Be sure to tune in for that. Still behind, but this is looking promising.
Yeah, the dictate
should score here. And the goalkeeper gathers the ball in easily. Served through on a plate here. Oh, look at this! Well, plenty of power on the effort, but just wide. Goal kick it is. Well, EA TV is your home of the Premier League, and we've got more on the way as Spurs face Burnley. That's one surely not to be missed. I'm hearing of a goal scored at Goodison Park, so let's get over to Alex.
Yeah, it's another for Liverpool. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with just under 10 minutes left to play.
Cheers, Alex. Well, surely that has to result in a card. Well, here we go. It's a booking.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting away with that one.
Tom Fellows. Unable to find anyone with that. And there's a chance for the break here. Pass played through perfectly. Played in, and this could be. And there it is. They lead by 2 now, and they can breathe that little bit more easily. Three goals to 1 then as we get started again. There is the final whistle, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who take the 3 points.
Well, I thought they deserved to win the game, didn't they? They played some really nice stuff. I thought they dominated the midfield area, and the work rate was excellent. It's a great result, that.
Well, we know what a good player he is, and he's really showed it today. What's your verdict, Sue?
Yeah, a good performance, but then we wouldn't expect anything less. A solid 6 or 7 out of 10, and he certainly played his part in the results.
Just a couple of questions for you. That'll be all. Thank you so much.
The big story is Kyle Walker. The breaking story is he'll retire at the end of the season. And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It is Tottenham Hotspur facing Burnley.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Alex Scott has an update for us. Breaking developments at Villa Park, Alex.
It's a goal for West Ham. It's now 1-0 with only 4 minutes played.
Thanks for the update, Alex. This to get them in front. Palmed away by the keeper. This is the starting lineup for Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, the wingers will be key here. They have to choose the right time to give width and the right time to come infield to support the centre forward. If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No doubt about that.
This is how the visitors will set up today.
Well, plenty of attacking width in this 4-3-3, but they'll need to get their midfield players to join the centre forward as much as possible. If not, he'll become isolated.
Well, Spurs wonderfully free scoring in this campaign. In fact, they have the best record of any side in the league.
Well, the movement of the front players is key. They're always threatening the space behind the opposition, and when the ball does go wide, they work so hard to find that bit of room away from their markers. They've been brilliant, and these fans have been treated to some great football.
Well, a touch too heavy there. It's a wild passage, this.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with some of the passing here.
And fed forwards. Just needs to steady himself. And a goal! Now they've broken through. 1-0 here.
Well, here we can see it again. It's a lovely ball in behind, perfectly timed. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Laurent. And it's with Foster. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Teammates available. That's a good-looking ball. But they're not being allowed to continue. It's offside.
Well, he had the vision to pick out the pass, but he couldn't play it quite quickly enough.
Foster. Nicely weighted pass. Well, offside, but a tight call.
Well, that was really close. It was almost the perfect run, wasn't it?
And they have possession again. Totally fooled him. Oh, he's through here. A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level.
Well, here it is. 1v1 against the keeper, and the outcome was never really in doubt. He never looked like missing that.
No more time left. That is it for the first half. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. That's a lovely ball. Plenty of talk from the pundits of late as regards Kyle Walker, and the reports have been confirmed. He has decided to end what's been a brilliant career at the end of this season. A huge loss for the club, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, what a player he's been, and still is. But he obviously thinks his body can't cope anymore, which is a great shame. They're certainly going to miss him here.
Very effective pass. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. And a friendly reminder that we have more action from the Premier League coming up. It's Spurs facing Brentford. And he keeps going. And showing good game awareness. Right, I'm going to send it over to Alex Scott because I believe, Alex, a goal at the Vitality. And he's made the run. In position. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot in the end.
Yeah, there was plenty of power, but not on target, I'm afraid.
Well, he certainly made his mark on the game. And now the manager is making a switch. Well, apologies to Alex for having to interrupt her. Just to confirm, Manchester City did find the net in that match. And they are running away with it, seemingly. 3-0 in front. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Might jump in front. Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending. Spurs recovering possession well. And into the last 15 minutes of action. Can he score? And a goal to re-establish. Their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. He's done well to get his head up, pick out a teammate, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
Edwards. Well, changing circumstances in the Liverpool game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Nottingham Forest. The score's level again now at 1-1 with 80 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Well, time is of some concern. Can they level matters? Yamal. Possession often the best form of defence.
Yeah, they're certainly playing with confidence, aren't they?
Yamal. Good looking cross. Oh, amazing reflex action. I wondered if that header was going to end up being a goal. Well, they've decided to make a change. And over comes the corner. Well, the delivery lacked a bit of guile. And the referee says that's going to do it for this contest. It is a Spurs success story.
Well, it was close, but as we mentioned before the game, their ability to score is second to none. And even though they weren't at their very best today, they still came up with two important goals.
Can I ask you a couple of questions? Thank you for your time.
One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me ready to provide tactical analysis is Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Brentford up against Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch. In particular, what do you expect to see from him?
Well, he's such a good striker of the ball, isn't he? He's got that ability to generate so much power. The goalkeeper's got no chance if it's on target. You've got to mark a player like him so tightly.
Have a great game. Thanks. Thanks. Cheers. Good luck. Thanks. Good luck. Selamat. Good luck. Cheers. Thanks. Good game. Thank you. Thank you.
And here's the starting 11 for Brentford.
Well, it looks like a 4-2-3-1 when they're in possession. May go to a 4-5-1 when defending. You'd think the double pivot in midfield, they're key to protect the back line, but they also need to get forward to support the press. There's going to be plenty of threat from the wide midfielders too, I'm sure.
And the starting 11 for Spurs.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
So the first half begins. Let's see what unfolds. And Tottenham will get the throw in. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Lacking a distinct sense of rhythm at the moment. And deliver towards the back post. Ah, goalkeeper's ball. Not the best of crosses, really, was it? It all went to plan for Tottenham Hotspur in the last game against Burnley. How do you see them faring in this one?
Yeah, 2-1. It was a really tight game.
Oh, no! Not a moment the keeper will want to revisit. Well, he's got to pick himself up now.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a definite own goal. They'll be frustrated to concede like that. It's quite unfortunate, really.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Nersch. Warren Zaire-Emery. Well, nicely cut out. Ouattara. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, I thought they were onto something there.
Oh, they stopped that really well, didn't they? Really well organised off the ball there.
And the through ball, and darting through, and it nestles in the back of the net. A goal for Tottenham Hotspur, who now are on level terms.
Well, take a look at this. The pace they show on transition, it's just so impressive. The defenders can't stay with them. And then once he's through, there was never any doubt, was there? Hits it hard and true, and the keeper just can't react in time.
Composed play in possession. Henderson. Oh, great vision. Well, untidy in possession from Spurs. To jump in front. And there is the goal to re-establish their advantage.
Well, let's take another look. Sharp little 1-2 to open things up. And then he strikes it so cleanly with so much pace on it. And the keeper just can't get there. A brilliant finish.
Showing a good reading of the game. And Spurs doing well to win it back. This could level it. And pushed away. Really fine goalkeeping. And a free kick given. Just a reminder, we have more absorbing action from the Premier League coming your way here on EA TV. It's Brentford facing Manchester City. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. They could level it. And a solid stop there. Over it comes. Was it a great clearance? Now the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes. So back underway, with Tottenham looking to find an effective route back into this match. Warren Zaire-Emery. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. Now got into position brilliantly. Well, action from the 5th round of the FA Cup coming up soon on EA TV. It's Spurs taking on Newcastle United.
Yeah, just 16 teams remain now, and I think both clubs are going to be looking at this thinking, you know what, we're just a handful of games away from the final. It's a big game, though, and I'm really looking forward to it.
Fancies it! On a solid piece of goalkeeping. Let's see about the delivery. Well, that effort was always going wide. He's not going to be best pleased with himself. And easily intercepted.
Yeah, he was on to that before it even happened.
Difficult to stop him. Will he play it in? And the keeper holding his nerve, collecting the ball. Speculative effort. That shot had more than a bit of oomph behind it.
Well, he's certainly full of confidence to attempt a shot from there, and it's really close to going in. Well, as the stats show, Spurs are controlling possession over the last 15 minutes. The movement, the interchanging of positions, when they go forward, it's been excellent. It's just about finding that equaliser now.
Now, how about the short corner? Interesting pass. And putting his body on the line. Challenge sending the ball over the touchline. And the ruling is offside here. That'll be a Spurs ball. Zaire-Emery. Messing around with that clearance. And showing good game awareness. Plenty of support here. Oh, keeper dealt with it. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. Corner kick played in. Not completely out of trouble here. It's the turn of Spurs now. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. And sloppy in possession from Brentford. And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. Teammates available. And Spurs have to be bold in these trying circumstances. In with a chance. Oh, denied by the post. There it is, the full-time whistle. It's not the result Spurs fans were hoping for. Spurs have gone down.
Yeah, it was a real below-par performance from them. They never really got going, did they? They certainly need to move on quickly and pick up for the next game.
Oh, no! Not a moment, the keeper.
Just a moment of your time. Thank you for your time. Really appreciate it.
And hello to you from the northeast of England. We're at St James's Park, which has been used for football since 1880. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And we have FA Cup action to bring you from the round of 16, just moments away. It's Newcastle United up against Tottenham Hotspur.
This is when teams start thinking about winning the tournament. One game away from the quarter-finals. And what a game this should be. Full of skill, passion and physicality. I'm really looking forward to this.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Yamal. Shot from long range. And effectively parried away by the keeper.
Well, that was a great chance for Spurs to open the scoring in what has been a frenetic start to the game. But credit to the keeper, it was an excellent save, wasn't it?
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Oh, good idea. Well, plenty of zip on the shot, but he couldn't put it away.
Well, you're right, he certainly strikes it well, but he's got his angles all wrong there.
Malik Chow. Murillo. Tonali with it. Nick Woltemade. Sandro Tonali. Target with it. Guimaraes. Joelinton. The Magpies pushing forward with options available. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Good visualisation and execution. Surely, and there it is, the breakthrough. That will do nicely.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Jacob Murphy. Livramento. It's with Joelinton. Oh, he's lost possession. Opportunity it is. The game has been turned on its head. They have never stopped believing, and now they sense victory. Murillo. Matt Target. Anthony Gordon. Target with it. Bruno Guimaraes. Matt Target. And the Magpies finding space on the flank. Opportunity. Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Who can he pick out? And no worries for the goalkeeper. Given away by Tottenham. Oh, they'll be disappointed. It looked promising.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. And no more time left. That will conclude the first half. It's a... So into the second half, and the Magpies have work ahead of them. Sandro Tonali. On to Guimarães. Tonali with it. Voltemade. Well, here's a match coming up on EA TV that I think you're going to want to join us for.
Well, the fixtures are coming thick and fast. It should be a good game, that. Hopefully I've not just given it the commentator's curse.
Murillo. Now with Guimarães. Well, spot on with that challenge. Sandro Tonali. And into the last 30 minutes now. Very quick thinking there. Well, here's one to look forward to with us here on EA TV in the Champions League, the round of 16.
He's got to tuck this away.
A goal! And it seems they're truly cruising to victory here.
Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, they get the ball moving once more, and this is turning into a trouncing. Spurs hold all the aces. Livramento. Nick Voltemade. Really getting stuck in. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Nick Voltemade. Gordon. Perfectly positioned to take it away. That's a good-looking ball. Oh, genuine chance. Oh, body in the way, crucially.
Well, you can't underestimate a block like that.
And that's sloppy. Decent position. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him. Too much. At least he was in there.
Well, not giving him any breathing room. Joelinton. Anthony Elanga. Good distribution. And keeps it out, showing lightning-fast reactions.
Yeah, what a remarkable save. He was so alert there.
Substitution time it is here. And dealt with smartly. He read it quicker than anyone. The pressure was high, and they could be in here. And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best. And there it is, the final whistle. Only one side could go through. And in the event, that side, Spurs.
Yeah, I thought it was a fairly comfortable win in the end. They played really attractive football at times, and there were some good individual performances. They'll certainly be happy going into the next round.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Well, I thought he was excellent. Not only did he score a good goal, but his general play was outstanding. He certainly played a major part in their win here today.
And away we go. The first half of this game. Oh, good idea.
We just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. No more questions, thank you.
Thanks for joining us. We're now ready for questions. That's the end now. Thank you for your...
After days of anticipation, we're finally here. A truly unforgettable occasion, worthy of a packed stadium. You won't want to miss a second of it. Welcome along to an evening that was made for football. The pitch is in great order too. And joining me, Guy Mowbray, for commentary is the midfielder turned expert analyst Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the first leg of the round of 16 of the Champions League on the way. It's Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Well, this is a great tie. Two excellent teams, a great atmosphere and all to play for. I can't wait for this one.
Whistle goes, the first half begins. Here's how Atletico Madrid line up. Jan Oblak is in goal. Gianluca Mancini plays alongside Robin Lenormand in the centre-back positions, and they go with just one in attack. This is how the visitors start the game.
Well, they're also playing in a 4-3-3 formation, but they play it in a slightly different way, particularly in the wide areas, where their fullbacks will get forward and rotate with the wingers at every opportunity.
Well, he might have looked at this fixture with a bit of dread, given recent meetings.
Yeah, he won't be.
Alvarez! Oh, I don't believe it! That's a sensational save! Played into the box. And unable to retain possession. Played in with that. Cleared, but not out of trouble yet. Now, what can they do from here? Takefusa Kubo. High tempo, hypnotic football, in total control.
Yeah, brilliant stuff and great to watch.
Well, it's a debut here today for Gianluca Mancini. What sort of things will he bring to his new team?
Well, it seems like a good signing to me. They've had some problems at the back in recent years, so I think they just want someone they can depend on, week in, week out. He reads the game well, though, and certainly can handle himself, so I expect him to fit in well here.
Really good interception to take the ball. That's a good ball. On to DePaul. Moving the ball well here. But maybe one pass too many and they've lost it. Garnacho. This could be dangerous. Secure hands, calmly taken. Very quickly closed down. Put into the box. There's a keeper in command of his area with a clean punch. And it's back with Oblak. to deliver a good ball in. And there's the whistle, and that will do it for the first half here in Madrid. The play is set, the whistle sounds, and the second half begins. Kubo. Just needs the composure now. This time, and there's the opener. The all-important first goal of the game. The Spurs get the ball moving again. Can they find a response now? Now, can this be attacked? And it's a wild, wild attempt from range, not one for the highlights.
Well, we know he can hit them from that sort of range, but that was a poor effort in the end.
More Premier League for you to enjoy on the way on EA TV as Spurs face West Ham. All the action live on that one. No need to force things, content to pass it around.
Yeah, they're toying with them at the moment.
Half an hour left for play. Kubo. Moving the ball around well here. Decent chance, and it's comfortably gathered. Ref happy to let that one run. No advantage gained, so free kick it is. We're going to see an Atletico change. Neves. Oh, nice vision in that pass. Opportunity now, and it's there! A goal that draws them back on level terms.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And away we go again at 1-1. Strong work there to keep it.
Yeah, that's good strength from him.
Rodrigo de Paul. Available in the middle, and that is an easy one to claim. And 10 minutes of play remain. Promising position, this. Now, surely. Oh, what a... time to score, a goal to surely win the game.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Lamine Yamal. This is a positive move as they seek that equaliser. Here we go! Oh, excellent save! Superb reflexes! Mancini. contact there, but advantage played. Full time, and that will do it. It's Atletico Madrid who have the upper hand at the halfway stage of the tie.
Oh, hi there. I've just got a couple of questions about the match. Thanks very much for speaking to us.
Okay, thanks for waiting. We can make a start now. Okay, guys, we are...
Well, what a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week and the fans are pouring into the stadium. The tension palpable. It's Tottenham Hotspur. They take on West Ham United and it's live.
The ticket office. Thank you.
And hello, wherever you're watching, welcome to North London. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready with all her tactical observations, Sue Smith. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It is Tottenham Hotspur up against West Ham United.
I think it's so important that both teams start on the front foot, take the game to the opposition, and an early goal would certainly settle any nerves.
It's a very attractive match in prospect, and it's Tottenham Hotspur who get things underway. The lineup then for the hosts.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and they are really good out wide. The relationships with both wingers and fullbacks are great, and the latter constantly providing overlaps to create 2v1 situations. Both have got good delivery, so it's just about getting on the end of things.
Well, it's one pass after another. And a look at the West Ham 11.
They are lining up in a 4-3-3 system, and with this it naturally creates triangles all over the pitch, so it means lots of options for players. It does allow them to get forward and support the attacks as well.
Now the keeper grabs it. Not giving it away.
Yeah, just waiting for support.
Ward-Prowse. And taking it away. And Spurs moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Opportunity! And the score sheet remains blank.
Well, that's a huge opportunity to take the lead, and he just doesn't compose himself.
A bit wasteful from West Ham. Could be threatening. On its way! Oh, super goalkeeping! Fingertips in this case. Played over. Well, defensive resilience there. He has time to play it over. And the keeper didn't have too much time. Delivered into the area here. And it wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Edson Alvarez. Werner with it now. Spurs recovering possession well. Changing circumstances in the Liverpool game. Let's hear all about it from Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Leicester City. They're back level. It's 1-1 with 38 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. Incisive ball. Well, there is a goalkeeper with a fine technique. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Oh, that is a penalty! Can he make it 1-0? And in it goes! The first statement in this derby! And that could turn out to be crucial in the overall story. We shall see, but they are in front.
Well, if you watch this again, his body position doesn't give anything away, and the goalkeeper can't read where he's going, and it just sends him the wrong way. It's a real tidy finish.
Half-time then, here in the English capital. So the second half underway with the Hammers behind. Can they turn this game around? Yamal. Well, this could really help the cause. Oh, he's through here. And a big moment shot! A goal for Tottenham Hotspur! And they are going to be difficult to stop now. So the ball rolling again at 2-0. Ward-Prowse using his strength to shield the ball. And a Tottenham Hotspur free kick coming up. And a change for Spurs at this juncture. Now, who can he play it to? Will it happen for him here? Todibo. West Ham sloppy in possession. And the fans are lapping this up. The manager has them on the cusp of a victory in the derby.
Oh, a win today would make him a hero in their eyes, wouldn't it?
And with that, the attack fizzles out. A Spurs free kick it's going to be. Spurs to make a personnel switch now. And teammates around him. From well out, but I'm not sure. Everyone expected that sort of approach from there.
Well, he's had a look where the keeper was. There's no pressure on the ball and thought, why not? I'll have a go. That was close.
Ward-Prowse. Right, just hearing a goal has gone in at Anfield. Let's get the details from Alex.
It's a third for Liverpool. They've pulled one back and now trail by one with 80 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Well, they win the throw following that challenge. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. Five minutes left. Teammates available. Takes the shot! And a really powerful effort, but just over the top. Both substitutes who've been getting ready will come on at the same time. There will be 3 minutes added on at the end. And an opening! And a goal! If there were any remaining doubts, that will settle the issue. This is going to be a thrashing. 3-0 now. And the referee blows his whistle. It's full time here and Spurs have prevailed. Your assessment?
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? Particularly impressed with their play going forward. They were really lively and almost cutting through at will at times. The result never in much doubt.
Time for just a few questions. Thank you for your time.
Okay, guys, thanks very much. We'll start the questions now. That's all the time we got today.
What a mouth-watering prospect this is. Two genuine heavyweights of European football, both with the potential to go all the way. It's difficult to pick a winner here. Stay with us, we'll have all the action for you live right here on EA TV. Good evening, everyone. A city that has so much to offer in so many respects, but of course on the football front as well. Hello from the English capital, London. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It is Tottenham Hotspur against Atletico Madrid.
The first game was full of quality, so let's hope this one is just as good. Atletico Madrid hold the slight advantage, but if they don't play at their very best today, they could come unstuck here.
And Spurs will go with this starting 11.
Well, it's great to see a team playing with wingers in a 4-3-3, but they've got to be effective, both with their dribbling and their crosses. Otherwise, they'll become bit-part players.
And this is how Atletico will line up. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Gianluca Mancini plays alongside Robin Lenormand in central defence. And leading the line today is Julian Alvarez. Spurs with the corner. Over it comes. Well, that's the end of that for now. That's a good-looking ball. And the decision is one of offside here. Well, the manager has often found himself walking up a cul-de-sac in this fixture.
Yeah, he won't be confident, but it's a chance to change the narrative here today.
And passing it well. Atletico have it once again. Well, possibilities in the centre. And the goalkeeper has outdone himself with that save. Who can they pick out? And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. Well, you can probably see why we're focusing on this fellow as one to watch.
Big moment here.
And a goal! It's a two-goal cushion in the tie. And now we can say they're firmly in control of this. Neves. Promising move from Tottenham. And it's played into the centre. And the opportunity goes a-begging. He decided to hit that with power rather than going for placement. Decent position. Can he score? And it goes! And that changes things just a bit. So back underway following the equaliser. Lenormand. Takafusa Kubo. Here's Alvarez. Kubo. Well, that one has promise. Well, that's the sign of a well-organised defence.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Not a huge chunk of added time, 1 minute. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, the second half begins. Lenormand. And it's with Mancini. Did a good job of cutting it out. Shot from long range. There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
That's very effective use of advantage in favour of Atletico. And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Can he deliver? Oh, not to be! Stopping a certain goal.
Well, I think that's just stopped a certain goal there.
Well, just a quick reminder that we'll have all the live action for you from Wembley. The Carabao Cup final right here to level matters! And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser! Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. De Paul. Mancini. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up. Rodrigo De Paul. Baena. Encouraging this from Atletico. And the ball in behind the defenders. In it goes! A huge goal in this tie. As it stands, they will be the ones going through.
Well, here it is again, and just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Warren Zaire-Emery. Might be able to set up the chance. Opportunity here. Well, that was a gilt-edged opportunity for the equaliser.
Well, I'm not sure how he's missed the target from there. That's a poor effort.
Mancini. Ten minutes to go then. And managing the game here.
Well, just running the clock down here.
Mancini. 5 minutes remaining and level pegging here. Oh, that was a dreadful tackle. Mancini. Lenormand. And it's with Mancini. Baena. And we will have just one additional minute. No more time left. The referee blows his whistle. And it's a victory over the two legs for the Colchoneros, the mattress makers, as they're affectionately known, Atletico Madrid.
That was a tough game. They had to work really hard to edge it. Credit to them.
Hello everyone, I must say it's always a real privilege to commentate from this venue. A warm welcome to North London. I'm your match commentator Derek Ray at the microphone, and sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player Stuart Robson. And it's the Champions League round of 16's second leg. It is Tottenham Hotspur against Atletico Madrid.
The first game was full of quality, so let's hope this one is just as good. Atletico Madrid hold the...
Oh, wait a minute. They could be in here. Oh, goodness me, he's hit the post. Oh, that is a majestic goal. Volleyed home with precision and style. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Kubo. Atletico being afforded too much room. Alvarez. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. Can he put it in? And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through? Warren Zaire-Emery. In the right place to cut out the pass.
Just saw what was coming, didn't he?
Takefusa Kubo. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. Rodrigo de Paul. Can he score? Brilliantly blocked. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace on it. It's a great goal.
De Paul. And the timing was perfect. Ball one. Teammates available. João Neves. And easily intercepted. Chances on. Great movement. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Warren Zaire-Emery. Well, Tottenham being afforded too much room here. Really well positioned.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end. So here we go into the second half at the home of Tottenham Hotspur. Baena. Rodrigo de Paul. And Mancini on the ball. Well, just a quick reminder that we'll have all the live action for you from Wembley. The Carabao Cup final right here on EA TV. It's Tottenham Hotspur facing Arsenal.
Well, I've seen some great League Cup finals over the years, and I don't think this one will disappoint. It should be a great game.
And wide of where he wanted to put it.
Yeah, keeper had it covered, no doubt about that.
In with a chance. Oh, perhaps this time. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it. Baena. And Mancini on the ball. Rodrigo de Paul. Takefusa Kubo. An effective ball. A tremendous vision. Can he deliver? And a decent save, full credit. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. 20 minutes to go. Can they make this count? Baena. Waited well. Great defending here. And a time for cool heads. Now perhaps they can counter from here. Oh, good vision. Well, there's defensive solidity for you. Now delivering that deep cross. Oh, good hands there from the keeper. Alex Baena. Lenormand. Takafusa Kubo. Alvarez. De Paul. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Could we see some late drama here?
Well, could this be the moment to see them through? Not much time left now.
Well, he certainly made his mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Now sending it in. That's a good-looking pass. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and... Well, they've already served up 90 minutes of drama. Now for more. Nersch. Yamal being given too much room. Played towards the back post. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico. Mancini. Good bit of closing down. And Mancini on the ball. On to Yamal. And fine work from Atletico to win the ball back. Well, that wasn't a great challenge. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Trying to tee it up. So at the halfway stage in extra time and 15 more minutes. Well, it's pass after pass, keeping their opponents thinking. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they? Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser. Chances on. Great moment. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. So on they go, and it's a test of everyone's powers of concentration. Lenormand. Physically strong and secure on the ball.
Oh, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Lewis. Given away by Tottenham. And here they come now, Atletico looking for a late winner. Griezmann, and in a perfect position to cut it out. Possibilities for them to counter. Yamal. Yamal! Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Oh, that is absolutely magnificent! Audacious and outrageous. What a goal it was. One that all football lovers will appreciate. A goal to get the blood flowing.
Well, he's hit this so well on the half volley. Just look at the power he generates. That's a wonderful goal. It's unstoppable. Brilliant stuff.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And there it is, the final whistle. Only one side could go through. And in the event, that side, Spurs.
Well, it's certainly been a tight contest over the two legs. But in the end, they were just about the more ambitious of the two teams in extra time. And for that reason, I think they deserve to progress.
Well, it's pass after pass.
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks so much for your time. That's all.
Thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions now. That's all we have time for today.
Two teams are ready to go head-to-head in a match brimming with excitement. It's a showdown. Well, the anticipation has been building and the wait is finally over. My name's Guy Mowbray. I'm joined by former England international Sue Smith in the commentary box. And what a spectacular Carabao Cup final this promises to be. It's Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur.
Yeah, they deserve to be here. They've had to work really hard and both have used their squads really well. It's a brilliant opportunity to win a trophy for their fans. They've been superb.
Decent chance, taken without any trouble. This is how Arsenal line up. Martin Odegaard plays alongside Ryan Gravenberch in central midfield, and they go with just one in attack. A promising-looking attack from Spurs, and that's where it ends. This is the Spurs starting lineup.
Yeah, it looks like a 4-3-3, and I think in midfield they'll have one deeper and the other two a little bit further forward. But they also have that option to have the two deeper lying midfielders if they do start to get overrun.
Just needs the composure now. This could be it. Played in, and this could be. And it's there. The opening goal on Derby Day. Jubilation in the away end.
Well, just look at the pace on the transition. It's incredible. Racing out from the back in no time. And I couldn't see him missing from there. He made a strong connection. It's a nice goal, that.
That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. He takes aim. And that's given them an even tighter grip on this final. What a moment this is. 2-0 then, as we get started again. Saka. Surely someone's got to do something about this. Spurs recovering possession well. That's a good ball. And into the box it goes. And behind the dead ball line it goes. Carry on, says the ref. Good ball in behind. Now for the finish. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here. Off we go again then. Every kick-off becomes harder than the last when it's going like this. Arnau Martinez. Played to Gabriel. Saka. On to Odegaard. Nice pass, and on they march. Oh, off the crossbar. But look here, the offside flag is raised and the miss doesn't matter. Now, this has to be. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now. So back underway, 4-0 now, and you wonder if there's to be further punishment. Martin Odegaard. And that will do it for the first half. Off we go again then. A real golfing class in that first half. Time for Arsenal to narrow the gap. It looks decent, making progress here. Having a go. Still danger here. Oh, they've scored now. And you have to feel for the goalkeeper. Having to keep them out single-handedly. Where were the defenders? Martin Odegaard. Not so much given away as cleverly won. And this is turning into one magnificent and memorable match. Yet another goal. Martin Odegaard. Arnau Martinez. Odegaard. Merino. And into the last 30 minutes now. Martinez. Well, a memorable win could be around the corner. Memorable for all concerned with the club.
Yeah, it's definitely there for the taking. A win today would surely elevate his status, wouldn't it?
Martin Odegaard. Gravenbeck. The counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage? And there's his second of the match, leading the way for the team. Martin Odegaard. Gravenbeck. On to Odegaard. Gabriel. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Can someone attack this? And the keeper gets behind it well. William Saliba. Well, not long to go until the end, and Spurs are well in charge. They've put on a super show.
Yeah, they're clearly the better side. They've obviously been fantastic up top, and some of the goals they've scored have been top class. You've got to praise the work ethic as well. Really good performance all round.
Nicely played, and played in now. Oh, this is getting unbelievable. It is an absolute thrashing. And that full-time whistle will sound so sweet. They've done it.
Well, you can see the two different emotions, can't you? It's horrible not to win at this stage, but it is all about performing on the day, and they did that.
Look what it means on both sides of the coin. The joy is clear to see, as is the disappointment. Wonderful scenes.
Oh, you've got to enjoy every second of this, haven't you? It's a huge achievement.
Well, those on the podium are already dancing in celebration as the rest of the players come up one by one, with the captain last in line, eyes on that trophy.
Well, they've really worked hard for this, haven't they? And this is their moment.
And after receiving congratulations, it is time to lift the trophy. And now the big moment, the trophy lift itself.
They played well, they deserve it. Now they can enjoy this moment. I know the fans certainly will.
And these are the moments that are special in the career of every player. The sights and sounds of celebration. It's an absolute privilege to be here to see this.
Oh, it is, and the fans absolutely make it, don't they? You can just see how much that they're enjoying it as well.
It's a lovely touch from the players to take the trophy over to the supporters and share this moment with them.
Oh, it is, and you can see that they're really into the celebrations as well.
Well, these players will be celebrating long into the night. This is what it was all for.
Definitely, these are the pictures that you look at long after you've finished playing.
Just needs the composure now.